don't have to, we're going to cut the pepper first, but you don't, on the apple, you don't need to put the any lemon on it, because by the time you mix it with all the dressing ingredients, it's fine. Okay, and this is, we've done a lot of coleslaw, so this is just a little bit different take on it. This is a good one because it doesn't have mayonnaise in it as far as keeping it outside. So it's a little bit more, has a little bit more shelf life outside, if you will. There's our red pepper. And you do not need to peel the apple. But you do need to seed it. I thought I would chop in class tonight instead of last time I had everything all chopped. It is, and it does have a nice color to it when you see it all done, because it's got the black beans and it's got the red peppers, and it's a huge piece. And with the coleslaw, I thought with the red pepper and the green apple, it wouldn't need to use the coleslaw mix comes in the regular, which is what I have, or it comes in the tricolor, I think it's called, where it has some of the purple cabbage in it. Either one is fine. I thought, well, with all these colors, we'll just try to use this one, just the plain one. Two more. All right, one apple. Okay, so we've got our apple, our red pepper, our black beans, and they do need to be drained because it has that, kind of gloppy stuff, and rinsed a little bit, which I already did. You don't like the black beans? Sure, you could use chickpeas would be good in this if you wanted to use the cannelli beans, which are the white beans like this. They're this shaped. You could, the kidney beans are a little bit bigger, so, yes, would it taste different? Probably not. I think it's more what you like. Okay. So if you wanted to use the kidney beans, like I said, they're a little bit bigger. If you're don't find that objectionable, that's fine. You could use chickpeas in here, would be fine. The little navy beans would be fine if you wanted something smaller. If you use the navy beans, then I would use or the cannelli beans, whatever, I would use the purple coleslaw, because that'd give it a little bit more color. Okay, so we've got all that. Now our dressing is, let's see, we've got some red wine vinegar, which is what I use because that's what we had. We've got a little bit of soy sauce. We've got a little bit of honey. We've got a little bit of peanut oil. And I don't know why, this is an older recipe that I found. Oops, a little pepper without the container. I think it's to give it sort of a oriental flavor. I did it with the peanut oil. I don't know that it's really necessary to spend the money on the peanut oil. I think I would just use, if you wanted to use the olive oil, you wanted to use the canola oil, regular vegetable oil, I think that would be fine. It's not going to affect the taste that much. I think for a while there, peanut oil was like all the rage and everybody used peanut oil, and now nobody uses it, so, okay. And here's our friend ginger. Remember, this is the one we used a couple weeks ago. I pulled it out of the refrigerator. And vinegar grater. I just pulled it out of the refrigerator. This one I've grated, but I just cut the top off a little bit where it had dried because I didn't wrap it. Just so you take a little slice off. And then I peeled around what I thought would be a teaspoon. I know that the fresh ginger smells wonderful. And then we're going to just, I'll grate it on the board here. This way, okay. This is kind of a funny shape one. So when you buy this, you know you can use it for other things other than whatever we used it for the last time. Either this grater or a microplane would work. Okay. That looks like a teaspoon. Ooh, I wanted to put it in here. It doesn't matter, but okay. Then we're going to whisk this up a little bit, just to kind of combine everything. And again, this is, you know, a lot of vegetables here and a little fruit, not a lot of fat, but you're going to have a lot of flavor. And with the beans, some protein. So this is going to be on the healthy side. Okay, just pour it on our mixture here and mix it up very carefully. I should have gone down and gotten that big bowl. There we go. There really is, because you know there's a lot of liquid in the cabbage, and so if you would add a lot of liquid, you'd have a lot of, you know, when you make coleslaw, you really have to watch, even if you're just doing the coleslaw mix with the coleslaw dressing. You really don't want to put a whole lot, because at the end, after you mix it and let it sit, then you got that big yuck at the bottom. So you really keep it tight and not a whole lot. You can always add more. It's too hard to squeeze it out. I don't know that from experience. I haven't tried that, but yeah. Sometimes it's, you know, you see it in restaurants and things, and it's so, yeah, I was going to say so wet, and it's just, you know, yeah. If you ever find that, you know what we did last week with the, oh, I'm sorry, we didn't do it last week, we're doing it next week. With the yogurt is to just, if you buy it at the store, which is fine, we have very good coleslaw down here. If you find that it's just a little bit too wet for your liking, you could always put it in either a colander or if you have a mesh strainer with a coffee filter, and just put it in there, and that should, you know, take care of some of the extra liquid. Whoops. Okay, we're going to mix this up, and that looks good. We'll put it in a bowl. And the only reason, well, I'm going to stick it back in the refrigerator for a few minutes till we're ready for it. And that's only to kind of blend the flavors. You want it to sit a little bit so all the flavors can kind of combine.